You're listening to Between the Barrels, where we talk to the industry's best on all things barrel racing. I'm Madeline Green, and we are keeping it between the barrels.
I will survive, I will endure. When the going's rough, you can be sure I'll tough it out. I won't give in. If I'm not down, I'll get up again. As long as my dream's alive, I will survive.
Hey everyone, welcome to Between the Barrels. I'm your host, Madeline Green, and I am so excited to have a young standout here on the show this week. Mackenzie Morgan is coming off her NBHA Teen World Championship win, so without further ado, Mackenzie Morgan. Hey Mackenzie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So you've started back to school. Are you glad?
Kind of. I'm not really been a big fan of school, so as far as that goes, I mean, yeah, but not really.
And what grade are you in this year?
I'm a freshman.
A freshman. What are your plans kind of after high school? I know that's a little far in advance, but do you have any plans yet?
We'll probably go to NFR.
Yeah, that's always a good plan.
That's my plan.
Well, congratulations on winning the NBHA Teen World Championship. Kind of talk about that.
Thank you. It was definitely a special win after everything that happened last year.
Yeah.
It was the team, I don't feel like has ever been that hard.
Yeah.
It was really, really salty this year, which, I mean, that's totally fine. But normally the youth is really, really salty, but I felt like the team was very, very salty this year. And it's kind of, I didn't know I'd won it when I came out, so when they called my name, I was more emotional than it was.
Yeah.
For probably some people. And, I mean, I don't get emotional about things. I've been going to youth world since I was 6 years old, and it's something that I've always wanted to win. So when I finally did, I just started crying. It was definitely probably the biggest thing I've won.
I'm sure. And like you said, you won it on your amazing horse H2, who had colic surgery just last year. Talk about him and how much he means to you.
That horse is the biggest blessing that's ever walked into my life.
Yeah.
He is amazing. There will never be another horse like him. His personality and everything that he does is just incredible. I've never owned a horse that acts like he does. Like, he drinks sweet tea. Like, if you're in his stall and you have sweet tea, he'll come and drink it out of your cup.
I love it.
His personality is amazing. And I honestly don't know what I would do without that horse. I'm definitely not me without him. When he got hurt, I didn't realize how much he really did mean to me, because running on the road without him was not right. It didn't feel that at all.
Yeah. And how did you get him? Kind of what is y'all's story together?
We raced him.
Okay. Awesome. So he's been yours from the start?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. And so how did you get involved in barrel racing?
My papa got me on my first horse when I was like 3 or 4, and they just went from there. I cheered and I played basketball and stuff, but it compared to the horses. So
yeah. So horses is your main thing.
Yes, ma'am.
And who are some other people that you kind of look up to for advice in the industry?
My go-to, advice givers are probably Josh Pack and Chad Hensley.
Awesome. And they kind of help you with any questions you have?
Yes, definitely. Josh helped me at Youth World and helps me when Chad can, or when either or. They're both great. They definitely help me out a lot. For both of them.
Of course. Now, what advice would you give maybe somebody who kind of looks up to you and sees all the struggles and you've been able to kind of overcome them? What advice would you give them?
Well, consistency is the key. You don't always stay on top long, but when you do, you have to be consistent.
Yeah.
Hard work does pay off in the end. We definitely learned that. Struggles are hard, but we'll get through it with God and family.
Yeah.
Definitely consistency.
And now you made it to the American a few years ago, and on your way, you had a very bad wreck. Can you kind of tell us about that a little bit?
Yes, that was very scary.
Yeah.
That's one of the scariest things I've been through as far as with me. We were going up this hill, and we weren't going very fast, and it was a construction zone. And this little car, stopped in front of this guy. I was driving a big truck, and so he had to stop, but we didn't have time to stop behind him. So we either had to go around him or hit all the construction workers or hit him. Well, we didn't want to do actually any of those, but we tried to go around him. And when the tires hit the grass, it slipped, and it landed in the ditch, and it slid down in the ditch. And it took us 2 hours to get H out of the trailer.
Oh my God!
But the door was up in the air.
Wow!
So we had to flip it back over to get him out. Very scary.
Did he get hurt really bad, or?
We went on to take him to the American that year. We kept him with Josh at Outlaw Equine, and he took care of him and spotted him and told him everything that he told us to do, and he came back from it. But he was only out for 3 or 4 months. So it wasn't horrible, but it was still bad.
Yeah, and it definitely could have been worse, so you guys got lucky for
Yes,
sure.
definitely.
And so how was the American experience, from everything to the semifinals to the American? What was the experience like for you?
It's definitely something that you won't forget. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of like people that dream of going to the NFR. Like, if you ever talk to somebody that, like, their first year at the NFR.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like that. It's just something, like, you don't ever, like, you wouldn't imagine yourself ever getting to do. I've never been to something that was so loud in my life. Like, it's just, you walk down the tunnel to get to the arena, and, like, when you're standing in the back, like, you just hearing the crowd and everything, it's just something that's, like, just, it's awesome. It's a lot of fun to go to. Even just watching, like, not being down there running, it's a lot of fun. It's intense. Like, you can't go to it and not have a lot of fun. That's just.
And so when you're here in that crowd, were you more nervous than usual?
Kind of, not really. It just kind of got me more excited. Like, I was ready to run.
Yeah, that's awesome. And what are your future plans in the barrel racing industry? I know that you said something about maybe the NFR, so you're thinking about rodeo and some?
Yes, definitely. Possibly training colts. I don't really know yet. Pretty content with what we're doing. We break and we train colts and we sell them some, and I don't know. I'm pretty happy with where we are. Hopefully things won't change except for going to the NFR or something like that.
Yeah. Now talk about your sponsors a little bit and what they mean to you.
I definitely wouldn't be able to go to the places I go without my sponsors. We're very thankful for them and everything they do for me. We're Spray Life, Outlaw Equine, Minutes Dressing, Animal Elements, MVP, Joint Ease, Equine Total Gold, GetFast.com, Horse Hydrator, Farm Vet, and Star 66.
Awesome.
We definitely wouldn't be able to go up and down the road if it wasn't for them.
Yeah, that's a good group of people to have behind you.
Definitely.
Yeah. And what do you consider your greatest accomplishment in the sport of barrel racing?
Probably winning the Youth World.
Yeah?
As far as, like, means and understanding. I mean, the American was a big deal, but Youth World's a really big deal.
Yeah, that's awesome. And what do you kind of still hope to achieve in the sport?
I mean, I do hope to do the NFR and hopefully win, but I want to make it back to the American.
Yeah?
That would be fun. That would be nice. Maybe winning Youth World again. Not sure.
Yeah, you still have a few more years
Maybe
of that.
Yeah, just a few more.
Well, Mackenzie, thank you so much for being on this show, and I hope you have a great school year and good luck at all your upcoming barrel races.
Well, thank you for having me.
Well, that's all for tonight's Between the Barrels. I am so glad that you tuned in, and until next week, enjoy this week.